Hey guys, I'm Natasha and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something that one of my subscribers requested, and that is a comparison of the Coty Airspun powder and the Maybelline Fit Me powder. So I don't have anything on my face yet. I'm going to be using the Catrice Liquid HD foundation, which I did one of these videos a little while back, and I compared my Coty Airspun with the Mercier powder, and you can go check that out. I'll link it below. And I used the Catrice foundation, so I'm going to use it again so that we can kind of have a good base to stand on. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm going to take a little bit of a dropper. And blend it out. Alright, now I'm going to use the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. Works well with this foundation, the same brand. And then blend it out. That's nicely blended into my skin. Now I'm going to take the one powder on my one side of my face and the other powder on the other side of my face. So I'm going to start off with the Coty Airspun, and going to dip into, and I'm going to use different parts of the sponge to not mix up powders, to set the under eye and let it bake. This powder I've been using for a long time, probably for 2 years, and I really love it. The Maybelline Fit Me I got because I gave my one away to my mother, and then, I'm sorry, my throat, I don't know if it's allergies or if I'm getting sick. I really hope I'm not getting sick because I was sick beginning of fall and it sucks. But anyways, I gave my Coty Airspun to my mom, and I had to pick up another powder, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get the Fit Me and see how it does. The Coty Airspun is yellow. I mean, it's not yellow, it's, the Fit Me is yellow and the Coty Airspun is pink. So if you look at the video that I did with the Mercier powder comparison, the Mercier was also more yellow, and of course Coty Airspun is pink. Or peach. Even though it says it translates it. That's the undertone. Let me just put a little bit more Coty Airspun on the other side, so we can have an even build. And then I wiped off. There, now you can kind of see the color is a little bit different. Okay, so we will wait, let me finish up my face a little, put a little bit more, this a little bit, this a little bit. Alright, so my powders are on. I'm going to do my eyes, and then I'll be right back so we can do my contour and blush and see how that applies. So my eyes are done. My eyebrows I did not do because they're going to get all powdery whenever I dust off my bake. I'll do them afterwards, and now I'm going to do the rest of my face, my contour. Alright, so let's dust it off. I got a little fallout on my bake from the eyeshadow, and so far so good. Those powders, very nice. I haven't used the Fit Me one in forever, so this is a good refresher on how it's going to perform. Alright, let me go into my butter bronzer. Now we'll see how the rest of my powders lie upon my bake. I know there are several other setting powders out there. If you have a favorite one, please leave it in the comment section below. I would love to know what you use every day. I'm a creature of habit, so if I find something that I like, I will usually stick to it and then go back to it if I'm using another product. So this line right here you can see is from the bake, and here's a line right here as well, but this one's a lot more softer than this one right here from the Maybelline. So the Coty Airspun is softer line than the Maybelline bake line, which that's interesting. Alright, butter bronzer. Wait, let me do my nose contour. That same bronzer. I have two bronzers I use. The butter bronzer, which is a lighter one, and then my darker one. And now I'm going into the darker one by Model's Own, which I love, to kind of just give it a little bit more warmth. Dang, that line's sharp. Let me see if I can get another brush to blend it out a little bit. Now I take a little angled brush, go over that line a little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna do some blush, 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 blush. I need to get a new one so bad. This line. Both powders did do a good job on brightening my under eye. We'll see if, I know my foundation oxidizes 100%. I wonder if the powders will make a difference, because the yellow powder might give a different one effect when it oxidizes than my Coty Airspun, which is kind of the same undertone as my foundation. They both have pink undertones. But my skin is more of a yellow undertone, so I really should get a different foundation shade. I love this foundation. If you haven't tried it yet, go and try it. Catrice, this website has all of the shades. Go and order one. They do oxidize a little bit, so keep that in mind. But nothing too bad. And they're like $10, I think, or something. $7, $10, something, somewhere around there. They're not expensive. Here, over here. Let me highlight the inner corner, because I need a little extra pop in my mattes. Okay, I'm going to do my brows and I'll be right back. Excuse me. Alright, so face is done. Powders went on beautifully on top of each side. Fit Me side, Coty Airspun side, this side. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can see that both sides look nice. Oh, my pores are filled in. I have to say that looking up close, the Fit Me side seems to have slightly more coverage than the Coty Airspun side. And it's slightly smoother, this side, than this side right here. Let me see if I can get real close. So, Coty Airspun side, Fit Me side, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a tiny little difference, but nothing that anybody normal would notice. This bake line is still very strong compared to this bake line, which this side is the Coty Airspun and this side is the Maybelline. So I'm going to test both powders and wear it all day. I have jiu-jitsu tonight at 6:30, so it will be a shorter check-in than previous, but it will still be a full day, over 8-hour wear test, and I will update you through a vid on my phone that is coming up right after this on how the powders wore and my final thoughts. So stick around for that. Hey guys, so it's 5 o'clock and I'm checking in on how my foundation is doing with the two powders. This is the Maybelline side, this is the Coty Airspun side, and sorry for the extreme close-up, but you can see both look the same. Coty Airspun side, Maybelline side, and they held up pretty well. See, my pores are not exaggerated. My foundation has held up pretty well. I'm about to go to the gym, and so my verdict is that I like both powders pretty much equally the same. They both perform really well, and I recommend either to try out. I do like the color of the Maybelline one now that I used it again. Even though I've mainly been using Coty Airspun, but the Maybelline color, I like that yellow tone a lot, and it did create a harsher line, which I like that as well for the bake. But it's up to you, whichever one you decide. Pick up both, try one out, and then try the other one out. It's just personal preference. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. Have a great rest of your day.